Top Gunners. It's only right I catch a
But
body.
yo, we got Hell Rell in the building,
You know it's
man.
bad
When I
when
first
you
heard
provide Gucci.
you, it was on a joint, and Cam was like, "Yo,
album.
this is my dude Hell
From
Rell.
jail.
Watch how he coming."
Get busy.
Pause. You went crazy, and like, you know, shout out to the homie Clue. He always plays that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
shout out to Chloe.
yeah, I was
He
like, I
always
told
go
you
on,
that.
This is what it do.
That was like,
Wow.
I think that just brung everybody like, who's Hell Rell? And it was just so much a buzz, and then everybody's like, Hell Rell's in jail.
It was a marketing scheme, you know, on Cam's behalf, because I had to turn myself in. Like, I got caught with 150 grams in a crackhead house, bailed out. So
Wow.
when Cam was starting the group, I told him, like, one day we was in baseline. I'm like, yo, you know I got to go to jail, right? He like, what? I got to go to jail? He was mad for a second. He rolled up a couple of blunts. Marketing scheme hit him like, yo, check it. We're going to do a whole bunch of songs. Then we're going to do this. Because this is what I do is like, you know, it wasn't a song where if you listen to it, it says by the time I touch the streets, I'd probably be shackled up on the bus with beasts.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. You know what I mean? It was just on some, you know, getting fly, you know, on my gangster shit. So he told me switch it up and market it like when it's by the time the song come out, I'll be in jail.
How did you meet Cam?
You know, I really knew Jim first. Like, Jim is from Weeks Ave, where I'm from.
Okay.
In the Bronx. Like, before he moved to Harlem, he lived on Weeks Ave, where I'm from. So, you know, it was always like we always knew the same people. And, you know, when he started the group, you know, I was around the you know, the immediate loop. So I had did a freestyle on Uncasa mixtape. You familiar with Uncasa, right?
Yeah, Uncasa.
He had like a
Shout out
little
to
mix.
Un, man.
Yeah, he had, shout out to Un. He had a little mixtape popping like in '02. And I had did a freestyle on there, and Cam heard it. He was like, yo, who this? And like, yo, that's Hell Rell. Like,
I know he's like Hell Rell.
He rap? He didn't know I really rap. You know what I'm saying? He just knew me from trapping and just seeing me on 4/5 shopping and, you know, just being around Jim and whoever, whatever. So when he heard it, he was like, nah, you a dip. You gotta roll with the team.
You're not DipSet anymore, right?
Nah, I still DipSet for life.
DipSet for life.
It's DipSet for life, man. I'm inked up, man. At the end of the day, we all do our own little things, but, you know, it's DipSet for life.
You came out with like 3 albums, right?
Nah,
3?
I came out with like 7.
7 albums?
Yeah.
Wow. The one with the when you had the all the bullets in your mouth.
That
joint was crazy.
That was Baby Grand. See, after for the hell of it, Cam pretty much broke it for the hell of it.
Yeah.
That was like a $3 million deal. I was a part of a $3 million deal.
Okay.
In 2004, when I
All
got
right.
out of jail, it was a $3 million deal for a couple of projects, which is great for independence. Know what I'm saying?
I knew you were still at DipSet, but I asked you that because DipSet, like, as far as we know, is pretty much.
It's not recording together.
It's
but
a split camp.
It's
right
not
now.
recording together.
Is
You
it
know.
hard to choose sides right now? Because, you know.
Nah, I'm top gunning. Everybody, if you familiar with my music, know what I'm doing.
No, but I mean within the camp, between what's going on with Jim and, you know, you and Jim Jones and Cameron, with everything that's going on there, is it hard to, like, be like, okay, well, I know I'm cool with you, we
Nah,
all
I pretty
DipSet.
much stay out of that. You know, that kind of was a problem in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? You be like, oh, this is my man, or, you know, I stayed away from that. I couldn't do that.
You got the Top Gunners and all this.
Uh-huh.
And I see Cam has the UN. He has, I think, Vado and, you know, a couple other people. And then Jim has the Bird Gang. Joel's got, you know, Skull Gang. You know, like, do you still speak to Jim or?
I don't personally talk to Jim every day, but
Yeah.
we all know each other. We all got friends that hang out with each other. So,
Yeah.
you know, we all affiliated somehow, some way.
There's a lawsuit, though, in connection with you and Jim Jones?
Nah, there is no law. There's
That's
a
a
lawsuit
rumor.
connected with me and Koch.
Okay, I wanted you to just clear that up.
I
'cause
cleared
that's
that
like,
up already. You know,
Yeah, because there was a lot of misquoting things of you saying, you know how to.
I'm a street nigga. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know, I can't catch up to every rumor. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
Yeah.
I cleared it up. You know, I had an issue with Koch. I'm not, you know, privy to speak on it.
Uh-huh.
It's still in court, but yeah, I ain't have no situation with Jim. Jim ain't had nothing to do
When
with
you
that.
are privy to speak on it, you're coming back here, though, right?
Superstar Jay, get the word. He get the word.
Outside of the DipSet controversies and everything like that, there was always a lot of controversy surrounding DipSet out with other people. So how do you feel like you just had to be in it?
I did what a loyal soldier would do if he a part of an army. You know what I mean? Like, all the controversy that surrounded diplomats, I had nothing to do with it. Jim's beef with True Life, it wasn't mine personally. I was the only one who made a response record to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And What's the other ones?
The Frenchie.
All of that wasn't my problems. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
Frenchie. You know, I jumped into it, Max. None of that was mine.
It's like somebody beating on your little brother. Like you just gotta come.
It's just like I can't allow you telling me or allow you saying you have beef with somebody that's affiliated with me.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Since you've
you
been,
know what I'm saying? I used to see Max and he'd be like, yo, Ruger, it's not with you, it's Jim, and and I feel sorry for him, and then go on the internet next day and he's saying, fuck DipSet. And I'm tatted up.
The top DipSet people, when it came up to, was Hell Rell, J.R. Writer.
Yeah.
So, you know, they always came at the top DipSet people, and now it's like, it kind of, to me, it seemed like they left you in the middle, like, all right, now y'all leaving me hanging.
Nah, I ain't leaving me in the middle. I chose to do that. Because at the end of the day, it's like, Cam my dude, but Cam is Cam. You know what I'm saying? He started the UN. He did him, you know, and
what is your relationship with Cam right now?
I was with Cam in the studio the other day.
Okay, so it's still...
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the internet is crazy because it's like, that shit make it seem like everybody is so far removed from each other. You know what I'm saying? We got the same accountant. Shout out to Sharon. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? We got the same accountant.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
crazy.
bump into Cam, Jim, or Joel's in the bank if the laws of nature allows it.
You're really loyal to your camp. You do music with them. Do you see yourself doing music with other artists in New York, like Red Cafe?
Oh, you funny. You funny. I put my feet up. Can I get comfortable?
Go ahead, get comfortable.
You funny. Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, I have no problem with Red. Like, I started that. You know what I'm saying?
Why'd you start that?
I did that because I just wanted to make New York hip-hop interesting.
Okay,
You know
but
no
real
it
issues
wasn't
with him. It
physical.
was like
He ain't
50
do nothing to me.
Kanye
It
kind of
wasn't,
thing.
yeah, he had to look out for me or I had to look out for him. I was just being, you know, me. Funny, you know what I mean?
Competition.
Yeah.
J.R. Writer, man, he good? Y'all
Writer good,
y'all
Writer
doing
good.
something together? Y'all working?
Writer good. He working on his mixtape, still standing and shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to Writer. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm on there. He on my mixtape, you know.
Yeah.
We keep a working relationship together, you know what I mean?
When is your mixtape set to release?
You gotta talk to this
Superstar
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah. It's been a long time coming.
I think we done, you know, we done worked something out to where we about to do it. Okay.
Co-hosted by Ashlee Ray.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all seen it first right here.
Signed the seal.
Nah,
UrbanWorld Radio. That's
you
hip-hop.
see this, right?
Shit,
Because this guy right here could get lost quick.
Hard guy to
know,
get
I
up
be
on,
going
man.
for
like 2 months.
You know, I be them shows. I be here, I be there.
Yeah.
I'm on the West Coast helping that DipSet West thing out. I'm doing,
Okay,
you know, doing a lot
How's
of
that
things,
going?
man.
How's that
It's
going?
cool. It's cool. You know, shout out to my man Ice Man. You know what I mean? So, you know, I helped Cam out with that. He started DipSet. That's not my company.
But
Know
you
what I
still,
mean?
you
Just-
family,
you
so.
just-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. So if you see me doing shit like that, that's out of the love and holding my nigga Cam down. So, you know, I've been doing that. I've been on the West Coast holding that down. Shout out to Cal Williams. I'm about to go check him, jump on the plane. Him and Zekey and my little man Murphy's out there in L.A.
All right, what's
Doing
your
some
relationship with Zeke?
Zeke, my nigga.
Because, I seen something. He was like, yeah, Hell Rell didn't know.
Zeke get drunk and the camera come on and
They say a drunk man speaks with
he'll
sober
start
mind,
talking a
though.
whole bunch of shit and then call you the next day like, Ruger, I was drunk. You know what I
That's
mean?
that's
Zeke
family.
crazy.
That's family.
That's my nigga. I love that nigga. Like Zeke, you don't even go there with Zeke. Zeke is, you know, that's my nigga. He crazy.
Is a beat that I want to play for the boy Rell to freestyle.
I doing this to Super Jack. I took 2 kilos of Haran to Connecticut. I figured Hartford and New Haven be a better flip. My homie Bucks just came home from the halfway house, and he said the town is a halfway drought. So I picked my phone up and called some niggas from the tray. Called some niggas down in Hartford and told them I'll be on my way. It's a mind game. I already calculated the time frame. Give me 6 months, I have 8 cars and 9 chains. Yeah, I'm from that gotta get it block. Your man thinking invincible, bet you I could get him shot. He keep running from me. I keep telling him that same Vegas strip, niggas some Machiavellium. Chill, man. Yo, that's it. Ruger Rell, Gunna Gang. Look out for the mixtape. Bullpen Therapy, hosted by Superstar J.
Word.